The contract module are used to manage changes related to a contract, and it contributes to an effective process for managing changes by allowing for a traceable and structured interaction between the client and the contractor. You can register and create variation or change orders from the contract register. Or you can register directly from elements in a contract. So here we find an overview of all the elements related to a contract, and we look into one of the variation orders here. So each contract element consists of two parts. On the left side you can see the contract form itself, as configured in the form setup. There is a tab page for the cost breakdown by WebS, as well as settings such as related items, access, if the element has been superseded or if it supersedes other elements. And you have authorizations and tags. The client forecast and client settings are only visible for the users that represents the client side for the contract. On the right side you have communication and interaction between the client and the contractor. Here you have a workspace for communication between several parties, and you have one workspace only for the client, where the contractor does not have access to. This allows for the client to communicate with others that have access to the contract elements, either through access to the org unit or through extra user access given under the client settings. A variation order can, as mentioned, be created from the contract register or from elements on a contract. It can also be created based on a variation order request from a contractor. Contractors have the possibility to create variation order requests themselves in the solution, which then can be accepted or declined. When creating a variation order based on a variation order request, you will select the variation order request and next step. And then you can choose to register a new variation order based on the request. The contractor registers variation order request the same way as the client registers variation orders, as a new contract element. So in the contract register, the contractor only will be able to see the contract they have access to.